Let me present you my humanity. Tell me why my safety is less important than a talented celebrity. Are you entertained? Do I seem like prey, strong enough to handle pain, inflicted over again, adultified and penalized, they're killing me strategically. They wonder why I'm not dead. Let the truth be said, I'm a black girl mixed with magic, supernatural. I'm elastic, black and brave.
How you doing, Cody? So my name is Francisco Frank Escamilla. I'm the director of community and school programming for Street Poets, as well as a lead teaching artist. So Street Poets is a nonprofit organization that's been around for 20-something years, and essentially we are an organization that uses poetry and hip hop and music and storytelling as a transformational tool, as a healing tool for change in an individual.
So it's a trip because nobody in my family, like my father wasn't a gang member or my mother wasn't a gang member, anything like that. But the community that I lived in, um, there was already gangs that were established and other people who were already involved in gangs. I ended up joining a gang at 13, and that led me to commit crimes.
Where I'm from, fear floats in the air. War is declared because the laws are unfair. Murder isn't rare, and nightmares played all over again. Marijuana smoke, that's about the only medicine. Where I'm from, hearts get colder by the day. As mothers pray, not even x-rays can see the pain I hold.
I've gone to jail for, having a possession of a deadly weapon, like some brass knuckles or a knife. Gone to jail, with my friends for, for stealing cars. The change for me started with a pen and a pad. It started in juvenile hall. It made me feel free. It made me feel like I was onto something. My voice, I felt like I was being heard. I felt like I was being heard, like I had never been. I've been around my friends or whatever in the gang. I didn't feel that way. I didn't feel like I had a voice. Poetry, writing, it made me feel free. It made me feel free, and so that's when I knew that I was, onto something.
I mean, the largest one that comes up is funding. Trying to navigate with these tools in a system that hasn't been ready for them. The dominant culture, I think, for a long time didn't understand this type of work, this restorative justice work. But I think that's shifting majorly, especially in this time of talking about police reform and defunding, these different city programs that are traditionally used to engage community. Like now we have this vision of like multiple vans, right, that are able to bring in resources to our communities that are not that can help build them up, right, that can help give them a voice, that can help bring in counselors. No one can grow in a cage, and we have to start changing these ideas of old systems that didn't serve these communities, and funding programs, funding nonprofits and organizations, again, like Street Poets, that offer a different methodology, a different way of engaging and transforming community.
They imitate my every move and crop me out the picture, agitate the frame just to mimic all my features. Rewarded by gatekeepers, only in it for the papers, power profit over people. That should be illegal.
So she started in the program. They met her in high school when she was 16. While in her poetry, she talks about the things she's had to overcome. Where she grew up in Compton, and within her personal story, she's overcome a lot of different themes.
For me in my life, I definitely felt like there was a sense of like overlooking and not being concerned with my well-being growing up in different spaces. Yeah, so it speaks to that.
We check in on each other as staff members. We check in on our youth. It's like, how are you? Do you need anything? Sometimes we check in so much we may bother them a bit, but being one of those youth before, I know that one thing I wish I had was more check-ins, you know, even if I probably was like, leave me alone. But like, let's call them, let's email them. What programming do we need? We are an organization that wants to know how you are in your heart. And that is, it just feels like we put people over profit, you know? And that's super important.
If we're not ready to sit with them, if we're not ready to help them learn how to move through that, then they're going to be just lost another number in the system.
This space is called freedom. My ego died because I couldn't feed them. I'm a newborn with a new spirit, a greater mission, the real me.
Hey everyone, Cody Broadway here. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the NBCLX YouTube channel. Be sure to click here for more videos and also click here to subscribe to join the NBCLX community.